Ron, what is the #1 question or thereabouts that we get from potential home buyers?
How much house can I afford?
We are going to go over that in one moment.
Good morning, my name is Ron Morris. This is Moving Forward TV, your local real estate and mortgage update.
And I am Delynn Gaston. Thanks for joining us today. On today's show, we are going to talk about how we get to the point of qualifying people and what some of the questions we ask and how we boil it down.
You know, when we first talk to somebody, whether it's in person or on the phone, a couple of things we always talk to them about when we're talking about pre-qualifying, of course, is their income and their debt. Because obviously there are ratios and guidelines that we have to adhere to in order to see how much we can qualify them for.
But one of the big things that we ask them also is, probably even before that,
absolutely,
what are you comfortable with? Because 9 out of 10 times what someone is comfortable with for a mortgage payment totally differs from what they qualify for.
Right. What I'm seeing lately too is they're much more, their comfort range is considerably lower than what we can qualify them for. You know, and of course that makes our job a lot easier too.
And I think that's, you know, people are just becoming more conservative. And that's good. You know, I think this whole economic downturn in the last several years has really changed a lot of people's outlook on life, and it's no more spend, 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 spend to the hilt because incomes are going up.
They were always pushing it to the max, and now we're finding the opposite of that now.
They've been humbled. Now we do still have some people out there who want to push it to the max because they know, well, I'm going to be going up, and you know,
or maybe only counting one income too. I know we see that where we're only qualifying one of the you know, either the husband or the wife. We have to do it for one reason or another, just on one. So they're kind of pushing it to the max, knowing that there's another income there that you and I can't use. So you know, there's those situations.
Interestingly enough, I don't know if I ever told you this, but 100 years ago when I started in this industry, they didn't even allow women's income to count way back when.
I don't recall that at all.
Because
they might get pregnant?
Yes, yes, because they're thinking that. But anyway, so we wanted to take a look at, let's say, just say for, we're going to take a look at it two ways, from someone's comfort level and then what they qualify for. Okay, let's take a comfort range, so to speak, of $1,500 a month. Someone says $1,500 is what I feel comfortable with.
How much is that going to buy them?
How much house does that get them? Now, obviously, that depends on what their down payment is. That depends on, you know, because we have, are they putting 20% down where there's no PMI? Are they putting 5 or 10% down where we have to factor in PMI as well?
Or 3.5%.
Or 3.5% with an FHA. And all of those factors obviously make a difference in the monthly payment. So if I know that's what their comfort range is, I'm going to start subtracting out of that, because what I want to do is I want to boil it down to principal and interest only, because principal and interest is what's going to pay back your loan. So that's what we have to get it down to. So the first thing we're going to do is take $1,500 and we're going to subtract off, let's say, roughly $200 or so for taxes. We're going to subtract off maybe $100 or so for insurance.
Homeowners,
Right, which is average. And then if they are going to put down less than 20%, we're going to take something off for
the PMI
or MI, whatever it is. And that boils us down to a principal and interest payment only. Just to give you a rough idea, just some rough numbers that I was calculating, a $1,500 monthly payment, you're probably at about $200,000 mortgage. Which is a nice size mortgage for an average, you know, and not for nothing. $1,500 a month, that's, you know, what people are typically paying for rent. So if they're paying that for rent, they can buy a house, a nice house.
A very nice house. Now let's carry that another stage too, maybe for some more geared toward first-time home buyers. I hear, you know, $100,000 mortgage. How much do you have to make to qualify for that $100,000 mortgage? Now let's take into consideration somebody has a car payment, just for sake of discussion, to be a little somewhat realistic there. So if they have a $300 car payment and they want to qualify for a $100,000 loan, how much do they have to make? And let me kind of explain that a little more detail. A $100,000 loan, estimated for taxes and insurance, of course, is around $800, maybe $830, right around there again, depending on taxes and insurance.
Including taxes and insurance.
That's everything. So PITI, the total payments between $800 and $830, let's say, on a $100,000 loan. If you make $35,000 a year, you're going to qualify for that $100,000 home. And how many people do you know out there that make that kind of money, even have a car payment, and they're paying $800 or more for rent?
Right.
I mean, they could be a homeowner. Okay, so let's recap that. $100,000 home, about $800 a month. Let's add that $300 a month car payment in it. What does it take to qualify for that loan? With the numbers that we talked about, $35,000 a year will get you the $100,000 home. Now, take into consideration if you do not happen to have that car payment, that $100,000 number goes up rather substantially, I might add too. I won't run those numbers now, but just take that into consideration.
And this is just rough ideas. You know, obviously people have, if they have credit cards and things like that, it's going to vary. Taxes, insurance, factor into all of those things. But just for some rough numbers, do you know anybody out there making $35,000 a year?
And I bet they're paying $800 or more for rent too.
A lot of people.
Okay, today we have Frank with GreenTech Termite and Pest Control with us today. And Frank, tell us about yourself, your company, how long you guys been around. Tell the audience about that, please.
I've been around since 1977.
Wow, long time.
Yes, sir. We've been in business. I took over the company in 1980. We're a full-service company. We provide pest control, whether it's industrial, commercial, residential. We have lawn and ornamental, got a great program. We provide all the products throughout the year, keep the lawn looking great. We also provide fumigation and also liquid treatments for drywood termites. We also provide subterranean termite work. What's unique about our company is all our technicians can do the work out of their one truck and provide all those services. We also provide the termite inspections.
Okay.
We have a drop. If you go to our website, greentechpestcontrol.com, and hit the service button, the WDO inspection report will drop. They fill it out, they being realtors. Hit the submit button. We get it immediately at our office, and we do the termite inspection the same day. The other beauty of it is we also have a super key. I have a real estate license for quite a few years. So we're able to go out to the site in case the realtor is unable to make it, and let ourselves in, do the inspection, check ourselves out, lock it up, leave, and the realtor can continue working while we're working for them.
So the realtors have to love that. The fact that they don't have the time, take the time to come out and meet you, let you in and out, has got to be a breath of fresh air for them, I'm sure.
Yes, sir.
At GreenTech Termite and Pest Control, we are dedicated to 100% customer satisfaction. As a family-owned business, we have remained one of Tampa Bay's most reliable companies since 1980. Specializing in subterranean and drywood termites, pest control, and lawn and ornamentals, our professional technicians are licensed, certified, and trained in the latest pest control technologies. So whether your needs are for residential, commercial, or industrial, give us a call today. GreenTech Termite and Pest Control, where we sell service and service what we sell.
Okay, really wanted to thank Frank today for being on the show. If anybody has any additional questions, you can click onto our partner page over here. It goes right to your website, and he has a lot of nice tips on that website as well. Again, thanks for being on the show today.
Thank you.
That's our show this week. Thanks so much for watching, and thanks to Frank from GreenTech Termite and Pest Control, who's just absolutely phenomenal, absolutely a fantastic, fantastic company. This is our team over here, of which Frank is a part of. We appreciate they get all of our loans done smoothly, cleanly, efficiently, lots of questions, and we appreciate them. They can help you get your closings out as well.
And reach out to us if you have any questions. You can reach us by email, by phone, by text. I think there's that social media stuff going on that I've becoming a little more comfortable with.
He's all over Facebook.
And maybe non-mortgage related, but that's okay. We'll get there
photos.
step by
Look him
step.
up. This is a tough show because of the qualifying and everything. So if you do have questions, we are here. It takes like seconds. We can probably do it in our sleep to answer your questions on qualifying.
No doubt about that.
Thanks so much. We are today and every day.
Moving forward, we'll see everybody next week.
Bye-bye.